Good morning, Azeroth. Good morning, Azeroth. It is Neil, your friendly warrior tank from Medivh. It is Good Morning, Azeroth for Tuesday, July 26, 2016. I am Neil, your friendly warrior tank, and I'm trying to bring you the news from all around the World of Warcraft. I am sitting here in my garrison, not fishing near the fishing shack, near the pond, on my riding turtle, because yesterday I told you guys about how to pick up the riding turtle, and I did that yesterday. So we're going to go back and just review that quickly for those that may have missed it. Icy Veins have put up a post about how to obtain the sea turtle and the riding turtle and some gold on the side. This is at icyveins.com. So basically, if you noticed in Group Finder yesterday, maybe the last week, there have been raids for fishing in your garrison. The reason there are raids for fishing in your garrison is because when 40 people are fishing in the garrison, when they fish up the lunar the carps from Lunarfall and Frostfire, everybody can loot those carps, and those carps have a chance to drop riding turtles and sea turtles, toys, and lucky coins that you need to buy the mounts and pets and toys from Nat Pagle. So spent about 4 hours in a fishing raid yesterday. Saw about 6 people pick up the riding turtle, saw many more pick up the sea turtle, lots of toys, lots of coins, lots of things yesterday. Now the thing about the riding turtle is it used to be only a card game available. You had to get it through the card game. If you notice, if you even hover over the tooltip right now, it says it's bought from Alandro Longshot. That's after you get a code from the card game. It drops from the carps in your garrison rarely, but being in a fishing raid, you have a better chance of fishing up the carp. Now the way it works is everybody can loot, so it's not that everyone gets the riding turtle if it drops. It's everyone has personal loot on all of the carps that drop. So keep fishing. Eventually your riding turtle will drop. And that's what happened for me yesterday. So if you haven't gotten your riding turtle or your sea turtle, or you need a lot of coins, I got 96 coins in about 4 hours. That very, very good drop rate for Nat's lucky coins. If you need lucky coins for the mounts, for the pets, for the toys from Nat, if you need your riding turtle, if you need your sea turtle, I would recommend getting into a fishing raid while you can. This program, just like all of Neil's programs, brought to you by Patreon.com, the Neils. That's where people are helping Neil help other people earn more achievements around the World of Warcraft. For as little as $2 a month, you can get thanked every time Neil does a show. Thanks today to our patrons, Regnava, Zuki, Neil, Adafluzi, Tinder, Mulva, Shigan, Carl, Fantheria, Equinsa, Ucha, Morasha, Petsy, Mystical, and Zelo. They have signed up over at Patreon.com, the Neils, and are helping Neil help other people earn more achievements. We are on our way to our first goal of $500 a month. Goodbye, Starter Zone. Hello, Capital City. We can discard those whites and equip the greens. This is a starter goal. We can achieve more. Again, there are great rewards, including Neil's Undying Gratitude for as little as $2 a month. For $5 a month, you get more than that. 10, 20, 25, and 50. And actually, you can give any amount you'd like. Help me, help other people earn some more achievements. We'd appreciate it. We'd appreciate it. That's at Patreon.com, the Neils. Checking out the other news around the World of Warcraft. Checking out the other news around the World of Warcraft. We go to wowhead.com. They've got their July 25th hotfixes. The redesigned World of Warcraft site is now live. Shorter respawns for old war bosses and the Glaive of the Fallen BOA. So they hotfixed some things yesterday. If you didn't notice, because I sure did, I got kicked out of Throne of Thunder, and then it took me about 30 minutes to upload the patch. They pushed a hotfix yesterday, fixed some things. They talk about it here. They've got a new World of Warcraft site. It is live. Check it out. Galleon and Undasta have shorter respawns now. Glaive of the Fallen, that's the Demon Hunter legendary weapon that you can pick up pre-patch. They've got a way that you can obtain that if you didn't buy the pre-order, so you're not going to get your Demon Hunter until launch. So they fixed a way so you can get that Demon Hunter at launch. the Demon Hunter Glaive at launch. They've also got the virtual ticket goodie bag on sale. The Arthas statue, Demon Hunter Q&A this Friday. Demon Hunter Q&A on the Twitch stream for World of Warcraft. They've got some camera changes. I should look into this. I just noticed this now. Wondering what they're going to do about the camera changes and motion sickness. Let's see. Demon Hunter camera changes. First and foremost, we found an issue with camera shake effects. So goodness gracious, yes indeed. If you've done some of the boss fights that had shake effects, like Al Akir in Throne of the Four Winds, like Sinestra in ICC, not Sinestra, the dragon. Why can't I remember her name? The dragon in ICC. There are other boss fights where there are some shake effects. They got very bad this past week. So apparently they're not going to change how close you can get yet. So keep if max camera distance is important to you, keep talking to them. Keep talking to them. Maybe we'll change that. What to do before August 30th? We talked about this a little bit yesterday. Get all the things that you can do done before launch gets here. BlizzardWatch.com. Great reading over there. Know Your Lore. They've got some lore about the Horde at the beginning of World of Warcraft. They've got questions and answers on the shoulders of giants. Their daily Q&A session over at Blizzard Watch. Someday we'll all be together. That's where they've taken a picture and put a caption to it. Good reading always. BlizzardWatch.com. Pawncast Daily Quest PDQ. Choosing your main character for Legion. Now this is important. I've talked about it a little bit in my groups that I've run. If you are going to raid in Legion, it is important that you know which class and spec that you are going to main, at least for the first raid, because of the way the artifact weapon is going to work. You will not be able to power up 2 artifact weapons to be effective in that first raid during its progression time. If you're a casual player, this may not matter to you. So, you know that they have a big thing about swapping back and forth between your specs. And that is cool, but you won't be fully effective with your artifact weapon, which is really where your power is coming from, until probably into the second raid. So if you're going to do progression raiding, you need to pick which spec you're going to be and stick with it until probably after the first raid. Certainly you want to work on that second spec and power up its artifact weapon as well, but it's just not going to be as effective. The hidden tome vendors in Azeroth, the guys that can give you those tomes and glyphs, spell effects that you used to have that are now gone away, they tell you where you can buy those things. We got a facelift at the World of Warcraft site. Those comics are up. It all makes sense now. Harbingers, all good stuff at the Pwnecast Daily Quest site. For some pet battle news, we're at warcraftpets.com. This is the thread they had up last week, patch 703, new pets and models. The Fellbat pup is not here yet. It won't be out until Invasions. But you can pick up your nursery spider. That's from Briani in Dalaran. You can pick up the nursery spider. I've already got mine and level it up. They've got new character models for some pets. They've got changes and updates to Pet Charms, Brawlers Guild, the Magic Pet Mirror, promotional pets, how they appear in your journal. They become little gift packages, additional search functionality. Bonkers can be caged. A new category was added in the Pet Journal, Discovery, and then tuning, the Undead Reshul, the Frog Kiss, Sleeping Gas, other things were changed. Hopefully you are seeing that already as you pet battle in the pre-patch MMO Champion. They talk about Demon Hunter Q&A this Friday, so they've been doing Q&As on Thursdays with the developers. This Friday will be a Demon Hunter Q&A on the Twitch stream for Warcraft. Virtual Twitch ticket is now available, and this talks about all the stuff that you get with it. They also talk about the goodie bag and what's in that. You can also they also talk about transmog, and I talked about yesterday how I went through that over the weekend, Took me a while to catch up on my transmog. Icy Veins, Priest summarized in 1 minute. Interesting. Oh, this is not the Warcraft. Is it? Alright, their stream schedule is up. They talk about what learning to raid has helped us do. How to obtain the sea turtle. We talked about that just a minute ago. Legion Harbingers, the Gul'dan video is out there. Is the new silence penalty bad? I didn't notice this until last night on the Pwnecast Daily Quest podcast. They talked about how Asmongold in his raid, his guildies reported him as someone being abusive in the chat, and they actually got him silenced without review. So he's got a video up about how that's a bad thing, and hopefully they're going to be changing that. So that's pretty interesting. Also, if you still need your class guides, Icy Veins is probably the best place to get them. Go over to Icy Veins and check out their class guides under World of Warcraft classes. If we go back to Wowhead, we can see what's going on in Draenor today. The Apexis Daily is on the assault on Shattrath Harbor. The bounty is on Nullifier Darkur. The Critters of Draenor, that's your traveling pet batter, Moon, Mouthy, and Carl. It seems to have been that for some few days now. Yalnu in the Everbloom is your dungeon quest. Whispers in the Darkness is your inn quest in Shadowmoon Barrow Grounds. The Menagerie has the Beaconator. Herbs Galore is the Profession Trader. The Relic is the Amulet of Rukmar. Your oil dailies, your rep dailies, your traders. Your true iron ore is what they're looking for in the trading post. It's time walking dungeon event. I thought ended. Or maybe we went from Cataclysm to time walking. Oh goodness, a new time bonus event. And if we go back in the game, goodness gracious, Neil's such a noob. We go back in the game, we can see where our WoW token is. We check the shop. WoW token $20. Currently will get you 41,222. That is low for where we've been the past few weeks. So if you are looking to buy game time now, might be the time to do that. So that's the news from around the World of Warcraft. Keep up with Neil. Keep up with Neil in all of the ways. I admit it all the time. Neil is a noob is something that I say quite often. Scarist. Twitch TV, the Neils. We are streaming live to the internet right now, and Scarist at the least is watching us. There are links to all the other places that you can keep up with Neil below the Twitch stream. Facebook, Twitter, OpenRaid, my guild, Shattered Fates on Medivh, my YouTube channel, my Patreon. The links are all there. If you click on those boxes, they will take you there. The guild is Shattered Fates on Medivh. If you are looking for a guild and you are on the Medivh or Exodar servers, we are looking for you. ShatteredFates.com is the website. We have a Horde guild on Exodar. We have a Alliance guild. Our main Alliance guild is on Medivh. Keep up with us. We're also on Facebook. Neil's on Facebook. Neil on Medivh on Facebook. I friend back. We're on Twitter at the Neils. At the Neils, we're pushing to 500 followers on Twitter. I'm at the Neils. I follow back. OpenRaid, openraid.zergid.com. The group over there is called Achieve More. The Achieve More group helping you to achieve more in the World of Warcraft. Today, Neil is running Neil's 5-man WOD achievements, 4:30 Central Time. That's about 2.5 hours. Show me your moves. Most difficult rating achievement in WoW. That's at 8:30 tonight. Hopefully we get number 40 taken care of. We've been stuck at 39 for a couple of months now, trying to get to number 40. That will be tonight. We'll stream those live on the Twitch channel. The YouTube channel, youtube.com channel, and a whole bunch of gobbledygook. Search for Neil on Medivh or follow the link below the Twitch stream. So where all my videos are, including all the Good Morning Azeroths. This version will be up later today. You can also see it all makes sense now how to get the pre-patch achievement. It all makes sense now. A couple of ways to do that, and guides to all of the various rating and dungeon achievements for the past couple of expansions. That's how you can keep up with me. Again, want to thank our patrons. They make it possible. Thank you to all of the patrons: Regnava, Zuki, Neil, Adafluzi, Tindermova, Sheegan, Carl, Fantheria, Equin, Saucha, Morasha, Petsy, Mystical, and Zelo. They make this and other programs possible. Keep up with us. Y'all have fun storming the castle today, and remember, we're in a pre-patch, but fire is still bad. This X-Pack, y'all have a great one.